All right, boys and girls, fam, nieces and nephews, whatever you prefer. My wife and I have once again scored a day off together. She's on spring break, and look how we're dressed for spring break in Florida. It is unseasonably, I'll say cool. It's cool out. Oh, what did I just do? All right, so what do we have on the agenda today in this wild blue brisk Florida day? Well, the Mark Forgotten Angels camp out. It's coming up this weekend. People are already starting to roll in. I've met a couple of people at Bert's at work. Seeing people's posts on the interwebs that they're on the way. And with that means that the winner for my Gold Wing will be here. I bought his plane ticket a couple weeks ago. He's flying in on Thursday. What's Thursday? 17th?
16th.
16th. Thursday the 16th. He's flying in. And so today, on my day off, the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to head down to the tax collector's office. Big bad government baddie. I'm going to get the title printed up. In Florida, most of us keep our titles electronically. I'm going to go have that printed, and I'm going to ask them, what do I need to ensure that I'm not liable for that motorcycle once I hand that over to him? When you read the bill of sale that the state provides, it says something about, hey, this is still in your name until they actually register it. I don't want to be liable for that thing. I want to be able to drop insurance, etc. So I'm going to find out what exactly I have to do. If I need to bring him back down to the tax collector on Friday, maybe get a temporary plate or something, and that's what I'll do. And then because it's nice and warm out, I might head to the beach and swim a little bit.
Negative.
What? I brought my swim trunks.
I doubt that.
See,
I don't even think you own any.
I don't own any swim trunks. I talk a lot about how much I love the water that we're surrounded by. And I do. I like looking at it. But as far as going swimming in the ocean, hit or miss on it. I don't think I've swam in the ocean in about 6 years or so. But first, we're going to stop for gas. She forgot to reset her odometer last time we got gas. We're not really sure. It's a wild guess. Is that a cop?
Oh, yes.
That is a cop. Hey, you sneaky son of a bitch.
Sure is.
Some of you have commented that, I've mentioned this before, that don't get 93, the timing is set for 87, whatever. I don't know, old habits, man. I had a white 2000 Ford Ranger pickup truck that I bought back in 2000, and I'd always bought 87 octane before that. And in that little truck, it was a cheap version, roll down, manual roll down windows, which in 2000 still wasn't all that uncommon. A stick shift, but I noticed in that little 4-cylinder Ranger, if I didn't have 93 octane back then, it pinged like a son of a bitch. When I first started noticing the noise, a friend of mine said, try 93 octane and see. And I put it in there, and sure enough, no ping. So I know that's a timing thing. I get that. But ever since then, it's just been a habit. 93 or I think the wife gets 89 sometimes at Costco, or you used to.
Oh, there was a 91 or 93. I don't know.
Kind of like out west.
Yeah.
Nice. All gassed up. See you in a minute.
It's crazy. It's going to be in the 80s over the weekend.
Yeah, there's no... the video that's coming out tonight, February 14th, or March 14th, I talk about that. This was back in January when it would be in the upper 70s one day and in the 40s the next day. Not a 3-day cold front that gradually moved on. No, it's just all or nothing. I don't know how Florida does that.
Arizona would do that once or twice, but then it was... But it would be for a week or two at a time, I feel like. Not a day of cold, a day of hot.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense.
All right, so the DMV that we go to, one that I go to, not everybody goes to, but is inside of a branch of AAA. It's one of those kind of hidden gems. Come on over, baby. Kind of one of those hidden gems. It's like not a lot of people know about it. People know about it, but not a lot of people know about it. So while big tax collector offices / DMVs are typically just slammed, that one not so much. The appointments are readily available. Like a lot of them, you have to wait. Like, appointments are weeks out, days out. This one, appointments are typically available within a couple days.
Or you can go to Pasco where you don't have to have an appointment at all.
Or you can go to Pasco, or yep. This is what old people talk about, guys. So, but judging by the analytics that show the average age of my audience, we're in the right place. Okay, so we got here way early. I am one of those people, probably since the Marine Corps. There's a lot of things from the Marines that just kind of fall off over time, but I'm always worried I'm going to be late. So I like panic to get somewhere in time, but we're way early. So I can just suck on this meat stick while we're waiting. What do you think?
Yeah, you're good at it.
No, great. What else is prison for? Yeah, AAA. Isn't that weird? Tax collector. We don't call them DMVs here. It's tax collector. Don't know why. Everybody in there is doing stuff for their vehicles, which I guess is a taxable thing. Not really 100% sure. But, all right, we'll get it done. What do you think? Freezing cold or what?
More than I would like.
Yeah. Do you want an actual motorcycle jacket? Hey, did you get a new bag? Look at that. Hey. Moving up. All right. Next stop. This was actually really fast. You know when you go to the DMV in your state or the tax collector office for you Floridians out there, and you wait in there for like 45 minutes? I told you guys, this place is not busy. So I checked in for my appointment. The moment we sat down, I said, let me go use the bathroom. They're not going to call my name. They did. They called it. The moment I had my zipper down in the bathroom, I get a text message that they're ready for me. I'm like, son of a bitch. You know what that's like. Your body is ready to go, and you stop it. Well, we got our business taken care of. I know what I need to do to make sure I'm no longer liable for the motorcycle once Bill picks it up.
I did not zip up my jacket. Dumbass.
Do you want to stop so you can do that?
No, it's fine.
No, seriously, I don't want you to be uncomfortable. So this area of Tampa, I don't really ride much down here. I used to work not far from here, but this is like the gateway between... Yeah, this area is like the gateway between the regular folks and the rich folks. So there's a lot of snooty people in this area, so I don't really belong here. I mean, just because I'm rich doesn't mean I have to act like it, right? I have tens of dollars, okay? I mean, when I was 18 years old, I couldn't say that. Hey, hey, why? Come on, man! You got a Harley Davidson "Watch Out for Biker" sticker on your truck. You pull it. It doesn't matter.
Irony.
I'm gonna tell you what. I've joked kind of about it recently, where I'm gonna be killed by somebody on the road with a "Watch Out for Bikers" bumper sticker on their car. And the irony of that, I would like people to laugh about that at my funeral. This little section of the road here is really a cluster. What Tampa does, I don't like to talk about traffic too much on my videos, but what Tampa, the engineers, I don't know who does this stuff, but what they try to do is they try to make their interchanges as efficient as possible. So you have right entrances, left entrances, right exits, left exits. Go here for this road, and this road. They put so much in one area, creates massive cluster F. Like, look at all the stuff that little section does. It's so dangerous. That's why this area of the road always has accidents on it. Anyway, we're braving a part of that. No, we're going to head over to Clearwater, the edge of Clearwater. We're going to go to the original. It's not like I'm a huge fan of it's like necessarily, but I like going over there sometime. having some beers, having some. Oh shit! There's our exit. Son of a bitch.
Speaking of
Yeah,
right exits,
I
left
thought
exits.
I thought it was a left exit. Okay, well, let's get over. Well, look at me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So we're gonna have to do a U-turn. Anyway, let me pay attention to what the hell I'm doing. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, we got all turned around now. And the good news is, I got to show you a first-hand example, whether it was intentional or not. I'm going to call it intentional. We're going to be going over the Courtney Campbell Causeway, which out of the 3 bridges is probably the second busiest of the 3, but one of the prettiest, in my opinion. I'll show you. You'll see. It's a lot of water in the ocean, so... So sometimes when it comes into Tampa Bay, you can see it. You know. And I'm going to show you. Yep, there's Tampa Bay. Over there, we got the signature wildlife of the Tampa area. That's road construction equipment. I swear, man, all the major roads are always under some kind of construction. And a lot of it's just building more lanes or building more levels to our highways to accommodate all the people messed up their states and sort of are now moving here to mess up ours. Don't do it. Just remember, when you come here, there was a reason that you wanted to come here. So don't say, "Oh, I wish it was better in New York." Hey, how about the Yankees? Oh,
You kind of sound like Elmer Fudd or something.
Elmer. Yeah, Elmer Fudd DeLuca. So you guys, a lot of you guys that are following my Instagram may have seen where I sold a kid. I call him a kid. He's 25 years old with a mortgage and a very, very well-paying job. Highly skilled laborer, actually. But I sold this 25-year-old guy a Springer, and he came in visiting his mom. He saw it and fell in love with it. And our sales manager's from Connecticut, and this kid had a very thick accent, right? But not your New York shitty accent, right? He had. I'll keep looking at this camera. It's not on. He had it's a very thick accent, and the sales manager from Connecticut says, "Man, you got a really thick country accent." And then it dawned on me that Northerners can still be country. You're not Southern, but you're country, and your accents are going to vary, in different parts of your state, obviously. So now I know what a New York redneck sounds like. Yeah, he's not talking like he's about to make you swim with the fishes. He's a good kid. I called him yesterday. He decided not to. The original post that I made was that he was going to be doing an iron butt, in the 20s to get up there. He changed his mind the following day because he was looking at the weather and it was going to be nothing but rain. I completely respect that. He's going to fly back down in May. He'd left the motorcycle here. He didn't want to ship it. He said, "No, I'm riding this motorcycle back to New York." So he left it at his mom's place. He's going to fly back down in May and ride it up. Anyway, this is the Courtney Campbell Causeway, or Highway 6. This is beautiful. Verity, what bridge is your favorite?
I like this one.
Yeah.
Even though it's busy, it's still not as crazy and stupid as Howard Franklin, but it's very, very pretty.
Yeah. And sometimes it's nice, and we'll get a wild hair for ass. We'll go to Publix, grab some subs. We'll come up here at the park, have a picnic, and we'll walk around. We'll bring, our grandson, bring his bike, whatever, and we'll just go for a walk in the evening down here. There's little paths on both sides, but kind of neat. Well, the very first day we were in Florida, after we moved here, we came down here, and I think they kind of nailed it down for us that, hey, this is a cool spot. Probably one of the prettiest rides we've taken together. I mean, we like the country roads and stuff, but like I mentioned in the Home Assassin video,
being in Florida and being able to see the water of the ocean is beautiful, huh? She's laughing at me. She looked like Superman back there with her jacket flying to 70 miles an hour. Yeah, so the original Hooters. So if you like Hooters where you are, it all started right here. They were definitely aficionados, huh? 1980 what? 3. It was a group of owl aficionados who started this restaurant, and that's why they call it Hooters. Wife has made the proclamation that she likes thick in Hooters. What's the thickest part about Hooters that's your favorite? Oh, the ranch. The ranch. That's what I meant the whole time. Hooters is not the best food out there. Everybody knows that. It's a novelty. I get the buffalo shrimp or the wings. Superb.
Superb.
I'm going to tell you the trick to getting the best chain restaurant food. Get here as soon as they open. All the shit's fresh. You don't have 6 hours worth of grease back there. They're cooking your shit in. That's the trick. My wife has pointed out that we are here early enough to be having lunch while watching Price is Right. We are the early birds. It's going to be time for a nap soon and then maybe bingo later. She has opted for her adult chicken nuggets. How are they?
Great.
Are they great? Or are they...
Super.
Yeah, we got to get her on board here. Can't be messing up the vibe.
All right, that's going to wrap up our trip to Hooters, as if you could tell, because we're no longer there and now we're here. We're going to head over to Cycle Gear over in Pinellas Park. And we're going to go over the Bayside Bridge. We do have a Cycle Gear relatively close to the house, under 5 miles. But I figure we're already on this side of the bay. She's never ridden over the Bayside Bridge. And I know there's a Cycle Gear right over here to the right, a little ways over. So why not? Bayside Bridge, dolphins out there. I don't know if you guys caught that on camera or if I caught it on camera or not. There's the city of Tampa over that way. You can see the aircraft flying into the airport. We're about to go past the St. Petersburg / Clearwater airport. I don't know if you guys wanted a narrated tour of the Tampa Bay area today, but that's what you got. So I appreciate you sticking around with that. Isn't it pretty though? All this water in the bay. Guess where it comes from?
I bet you're gonna tell them.
The ocean. Okay. Indirectly. This water comes from the Gulf of Mexico. But yeah, here we go. This is a bouncing fucking great.
All right, we made it to Cycle Gear. We are going to look around for motorcycle parking only. Look at all the bikes at the motorcycle store. It's just us two. Let's find her a jacket, shall we? So we get in here and I tell her, hey, just find something you like. Don't worry. And she goes immediately to the Alpine Star, which I'm like, okay, all right. So maybe there is going to be an upper threshold here.
So don't tell me to find what I like.
Find what you like and I like.
But apparently I have good taste.
Yeah, her gloves were like the most expensive gloves in the store when we bought those. So what did you like about that though? What drew you to it?
Oh, I like the material, but I like this.
Oh, the adjustable thing on the side? I'll get you a fucking rope. You can tie that shit around. It does just as good. We're witnessing her bull dyke transformation right here. She's heading into... would you look at that? Would you look at that? I think we might have found a winner, maybe. It's got a liner in it. Perfect. Okay, so it's got a couple options. So if you wanted a little bit more breeze on your chest, you can button those up. If you wanted it all zipped up, then what you do is like undo both. This tucks in. See what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And then it zips all the way up. Exactly how mine works.
I can't see how good I look.
I mean, you look like you're ready to tackle a whole NFL team right now. Is what you look like. It finds your mirror. Remember, it doesn't matter how well it protects you. It matters how it looks. You are definitely chowing down on some pink meat dye. Yes, exactly. Wait, how do you know what that looks like? You can't see me from down there.
Because then it still leaves me room for a photo.
Can you see?
Oh, yeah. Right here.
What do you think?
I like it.
That's the one. Yep, that's the one. Okay, I came in here with a upper limit of $75, and she blew me out by like 4 times. I'm just kidding, I didn't. It's not like we have a whole bunch of money to throw around, but I don't want her wearing a mom jacket everywhere. It really doesn't block any wind, and I want to make sure she's got something that's
What? You just don't want me looking like Superman.
That's when she had it unzipped, it was just flapping around. Oh, it looks good. What do you guys think? Biker, lesbian mama right there. Watch out, ladies. You're gonna fight me for her. Boys, what a fun day out with the wife so far today. But we're back home. She went to pick up the grandson. And the winner for the Goldwing is going to be here in 2 days. And I'm going to deliver this to him in 3 days. I want to make sure it's got fresh oil. I want to make sure the coolant levels are okay. The clutch reservoir, the brake reservoirs, all that stuff is okay. I'm going to charge the battery tonight. I'm going to give him my current quad lock to make sure he can mount his phone. And yeah, we should be good to go. So without further ado, let's check some coolant levels. I expect this reservoir to be kind of dry. All right, so this needs some coolant inside of the reservoir itself. Let's get that going. All right, this part's super easy, obviously. We're almost out of coolant, which is fine because I'm not going to need it here in a few days. I will say that I will tell William, hey, you're going to need to keep an eye on the reservoir. Oh, good. It's exactly where I want it to be. Just a little bit of movement inside the reservoir when I shake it around. If you overfill it, you're just asking for a faster leak. In my limited experience with my Honda Goldwing. We're going to check the coolant level over here from this side, inside of the radiator. I fully suspect that it's going to be full. This thing's coolant leak has been from the reservoir side this whole time. All right, while she's warming up, I'm going to go ahead and check these reservoirs here all around just to make sure. Okay, that reservoir looks good. The brake fluid looks clean. Clean, very, very clean. I like it. Clean and full. When I first got this motorcycle, that was very dark brown, had a lot of sediment inside of it. We rebuilt the slave cylinder, flushed it back in. Still very clean. All right, she's getting warm. Last one I'm going to check is the rear reservoir. All right, she's also nice and full. All right, I'm not going to bore you with the details of an oil change, but I'm going to get down here and drain this oil. Okay, while that's draining, I actually went to get another oil pan so I can let that drain while pulling off this oil filter. Contrary to popular belief, you do not need to take that lower bearing off to get this filter off. Now, we just let it drain. I'll put on the new filter, new oil, and that'll be that. All right, I didn't record everything there, but that is going to wrap her up. She is ready. Old Swamp Water is ready to be delivered to the Goldwing giveaway winner. I've done an oil change. I've checked all the reservoirs for clutch, brakes, all those. I checked the tire air pressure, make sure that was good to go. I've got it on the battery tender now. It already gave me the blinking green light to let me know it was over 80% to begin with. I've included the rain cover that I initially used for the 1200 when I was thinking of selling it. It fits this bike perfectly. It's a little bit big for my Road King, so he can have that. Inside the other saddlebag over here, I'm giving him, there's the stock toolkit, the owner's manual that came with this bike. Obviously I have the key that I use, and then I have an anniversary gold key inside. So got the title worked on today while me and the wife were out. Yep, kind of sad to let her go, but I'm excited. I think Bill, the winner, is going to take good care of her, and I've traveled halfway around the country with this thing, but you know, I'm still a little bit nervous that hope he makes it back okay. You know what I mean?
Earlier, I wanted to fill it up. It's been a couple months since we put gas in, and we're almost at Forgotten Angels. We're heading it over. Kind of a nice little poetic ending here to the Goldwing saga. We'll call it the Goldwing saga. I've had a lot of memories of Forgotten Angels and the Goldwing. Also kind of poetic that it's going to a man that's going to be riding it back to Arkansas. It's my most memorable trip on this motorcycle was to Arkansas. And now she'll be going home. I had more fun on that trip. I've mentioned that trip so many times on the channel since we took it because it was great. It was a great trip. I really had the time of my life. And here we go. Here we go. The shitty part about this morning is I can't just come out here and stay right now, unfortunately. I'm going to do some paperwork with the winter, and then I've got to head back into town, give the paperwork to the state so that way my name is completely off the motorcycle, and then go pick up the king of the road, baby. The king. The one true king to rule them all. That's one ring to rule. That's okay. You know what? I can say whatever the I want to say. I'm kind of anxious to see how many people are here already still, too, honestly. William, the winner of the Goldwing, said that he's sitting up front. Or he said setting up front. That's a very southern way of putting that. That's how we used to say things growing up in Tennessee. I'm sitting outside or sitting on the porch, etc. Let's find a place to park this bad boy. Well, he's not sitting right there. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's do it in the shade. Let's do it in the shade. I don't know if people are lined up for a... Hey! There he is. Boy, she's a beauty, ain't she? It's custom. Good meeting you, my man. Let me turn it off. I usually ride with the key in my pocket because it's a little loose.
All right, as you saw on camera on the bike, we made it here. And I'm here with my man, William, Bill from Arkansas. And he's already making proclamations about what he will and will not allow on his motorcycle. So we've established that he did want the stickers that we pulled off. My bad. I had no way of knowing. B, he does not want Jack's double-sided dildo.
No.
I told him, it's not every day a man offers you a two-headed dildo. So, pass up on an opportunity? Probably not. Yeah. All right, so these are the two winning stickers that Bill bought. Well, one of them. I think this one. This one's the one that won. Smells like shit. That's why I know. All right, we're going to do... Bill, where you want them, man?
Where do you want them?
Okay, we'll put one here. You meet the worst people on Honda. Can confirm. Yes. We're gonna let my man here figure out the second one. Where you gonna put it? Right there? That's the best place for it, my man. It's pretty straight too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. Nice. Now it's decorated again, and like my wife was saying, he can probably get a whole collection of stickers while we're out here from all the.
Well, to come tag it up. Well,
Don't be smarter than me again.
all the time.
And always.
Damn it. Y'all, that's going to wrap this video up. That was a fun week to capture. This video was filmed over 2 days. It was a Tuesday and a Friday of last week. It was great to meet Bill, meet the winner of the Goldwing. I know a lot of you guys were excited to see who won it. I'm still getting emails from people who apparently don't follow me on social media because they're asking, hey, did you do the drawing yet? Yes. And flew Bill out. Bill picked up the bike, rode home. He actually messaged me 2:30 in the morning on Monday morning. He got home. He did an iron bike. He did 1,242 miles in one shot.
back up to Arkansas to home. He said no problems with the wing, never got pulled over, which we were kind of worried about because he didn't have a tag on the way up there. He just had the title and the paperwork that we filled out together. So great to meet you, Bill. Thanks for all who participated. We got some news coming up here in the next few weeks, so stay tuned. We might have something else in the works. But thanks for coming along on this video and for all videos. And until next time, we'll see you later.